Okay. So I guess a lot of people ask like what it's like to be a swimmer, or what it was like as you're growing up, and when you go to school, your friends like, oh, what did you do this weekend? And it took me a long time just to accept who I was, because I learned that my goals and my values are going to be very different to a lot of people's, because what I believe in, you know, is very different because of swimming. A lot of the girls at 16 started underage drinking, and while they're getting smashed at parties, I was sound asleep because I had training at 4:30 in the morning, and that, you know, became very difficult at some point because I wasn't really sure like who I was and if I wanted to continue swimming. But at some point I had to, you know, let that all go and be who I am, and let my goals define who I was and not other people. But I guess in 6 months when it stops, I have no idea what I'm going to do with life. Like, I won't have swimming to turn to. I won't have like my teammates I see every day. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. I feel like that was not interesting. Alright, I'm really hot. I'll talk about also like my nationality, just because I feel like I have more of a stronger point about that. Are you still recording? Shit. Sorry. Okay, so I guess like Holly asked in class like what, you know, like the box you tick and all that, and for me, I didn't realize how important or who you were it was until I came to America, because, you know, like I guess race and just like your social economic or your status or whatever it is so important here and such an issue still, because coming from Australia, we're so diverse, we accept everyone, you just move on, you get over it. But coming here, like, I didn't realize how, you know, even you look at Americans and they're so, what's the word, like, they just love being from America, like, like you have so much respect for your military, where back home you wouldn't really have that. You're like, oh, you're in the military, cool, that's about it. But here you guys have so much pride in being American, where like people like, you know, we're just talking in class like what it is to go to Washington, and you know, like how that makes you feel. I mean, like I've been to my government house and I was like, oh, you know, it's ugly, doesn't really have anything good about it. Or people are like, oh, what's like in Australia? I'm like, I don't know, I eat my meat pies and I go to the beach. Like, I don't really feel like, in some sense, like Australian lacks pride compared to here, and I think it's so nice to see that, and that's why I'm actually now, you know, I value who I am and where I'm from because I came to America, and I've like now feel like I've even, I don't know, been able to help define myself as an Australian. Because I don't know if you know, like, I guess when you go somewhere, no, what am I trying to say? Like, I don't know, I guess like when you go out of the country into a different part of the world, you don't see how, like, you know, like you're finally away from all your hometowns, your friends, your family, and like it makes me appreciate absolutely everything now at home because I've moved here, and it even shows how close I am with my family and stuff just because of that. But yeah, it's gonna stop. I feel like